Hi Virgo, welcome to your weekend 18th to the 25th of October. Hello, Mercury and Jupiter, now out of retrograde, both in air signs Libra and Aquarius. Moon is Aries today, and I think this is a bit of a fiery kickstart to the week, which I think is a bit of a kickstart to the week. Really nice energy. Get your head around the fact that we've survived another Mercury retrograde. Ladies and gentlemen, I think if anything, this Mercury retrograde would have brought up the fact that there are still some emotions that need to be healed. King of Cups and the Eight of Cups. So Monday, you're making some sort of journey towards, I think, emotional contentment. I think being emotionally intelligent and really deciding, like, there are things that you might need to heal and move on from. There are times that no longer are currently present. The times changed, you've changed, things are different, and it's time to commit to a full heart, Virgo. The King of Cups is someone who is emotionally grounded, and I think comes from a place of a lot of love and warmth, unconditional love, and just a lot of giving. It is someone who is artistic, is scientific, yet has all the right things to say, knows exactly what to say and when to say it. Virgo, there is some sort of emotional contentment, some sort of journey that you've got to go on in order to seek the ninth cup. And I think where things might have felt like, you've accumulated so much in your life, so much you've done, there's so much going on, there is still something missing. And I do think it's got a lot to do with the way you feel. Now, unless you're brave enough to make this journey towards the ninth cup, or even being this King of Cups character, there's a strength that you might need to have on Monday, whilst you decide to commit fully to what it is that really brings you the emotional satisfaction that you're seeking. For Tuesday's energy, I have the Moon card. I have the Knight of Pentacles, and I have the High Priestess. Okay, wow. Right, so there is a full moon that's taking place this week, and hopefully, I think, if anything, this full moon not only helps illuminate a few things, but it also gives you a bit of direction, Virgo, into what it is that you need to study about yourself, what it is that you need to do next in order to fully encompass this High Priestess energy. I just see you in Tuesday being very much about what you know, about who you are, about what you've done, how much you've attained, and you kind of have this knowledgeable, this intellectual finesse about you, Virgo, and it's so backed up by the moon. Full moon, I think, is on Wednesday. And so you're being asked to look over, go over, revise, slow and steady. But there are things that you need to kind of illuminate. And the more you're into yourself right now, the more you're studying your behaviors, the more you're understanding where it is that there may have been things that have been hidden that needed to come to light. And the only way that you're really going to do it is by studying who you are, what is emotionally satisfying to you, where it is that you have to go in order to get that emotional satisfaction, or what it is that you must do to help yourself become this King of Cups. I do feel like there is some emotional healing that needs to be done in Mercury retrograde in the sign of Libra, which was forcing this like equilibrium and balance on you, really was to just see where the holes are. And that's exactly where you need to start in order to fill it all up. Because I do feel like there are things this Mercury retrograde might have triggered in you that brought up a whole host of things that perhaps were hidden. And so you are being asked come Tuesday to be slow and steady about your research of yourself. And this has got to be some sort of commitment. There's got to be time that you take actively in your day come Tuesday, I would say, for you to, okay, I'm not going to take those, but the Chariot card, the Sun card, and the Hermit, I'm definitely taking those. Wednesday is really fruitful. Wednesday's energy, I have the Chariot. I have the Sun card. And I have the Hermit. Come Wednesday, there is this Leo-Virgo connection that you're moving quite steadily in the direction of. I think there is courage that's being asked of you, and you're being asked to move forward in regards to a journey of reviving your soul, seeking some sort of internal wisdom, finding the balance. I think requires a little bit of soul searching for you to go really deep within yourself at the moment, Virgo. Come Thursday, the Eight of Swords, there's some, I don't know why you're in self-sabotage mode, and this paranoia or this like less than mentality or lack then, or like just you being in a prison of your own making. You've got to check this, because if there is healing to do, Virgo, ask yourself a few questions, scratch the surface a little bit, and I think you might find that, yes, whatever it is that has been putting you in this real self-sabotage kind of place, Thursday, stop it. Because Friday, the Wheel card, big things are happening. The Wheel card is a change of fortune. It's a change of luck. It's things turning up. It's being really lucky. It's being in that abundance mind frame. Come Friday, you're really lucky. And it would help on Thursday if you just really tend to whatever this residual lingering feeling is that is holding you back emotionally, Virgo. You've got to commit to this emotional journey. You've got to commit to the study of the self. You've got to illuminate what's been hidden, and the best way you do it is in your own time and in your own way. You're moving forward. There are journeys that need to be had, and if I were you, I would spend a lot of time just reviving your own energy and learning about what makes you special. Feeling that Leo strength. Feeling that deep-rooted confidence. Not only in your abilities and yourself and your skill sets, but confidence that you're here for a reason and a purpose. And so you've got to do something about it. The Hermit, it's austerity, you know what I mean? It's like you've got to seek beneath the surface right now, Virgo. Whatever traumas, whatever this Eight of Swords thing is that has been holding you back, and if you're not looking at it, it probably will hold you back. These wounds, these paranoid prisons, these less than mentalities, this feeling like than or feeling like the world's out to get you, that kind of stuff needs to stop, because Friday shows you just how much abundance you're in and how things are about to go really right for you. There is study required, Virgo, and if anything, I think it's study of the self. I think it's you studying you and really paying attention and seeing why it is that there are emotional journeys that you need to go on, emotional moving on froms that really are needed. Illuminate yourself, Virgo. This full moon, I feel like, is going to be special for you, because it's going to be one of those times where it's like you give in. You give in. You give in to all of the stuff that's creating the doubt, the paranoia, and the fear within you, and you just stare it straight in the face. And if you can change it, go ahead and do so. And if it's nothing that you can do about it, at least make peace with yourself, because you pull yourself out of a less than mind frame and you land up straight into, let's see what you land up straight into. The Ten of Pentacles and the Four of Swords. Saturday, you gotta rest it up, my loves. Saturday, you are needed in dream space. You are needed in the astral. You are needed to just stop, slow down, and take a break and take a pause. Because the more you ease into it, this Ten of Pentacles is going to be, it's just gonna be something that's like inevitable at this point. There's a lot of money here. There's austerity, there's longevity, there is standing. Saturday, there is a possibility for creating some sort of longevity in a home situation, moving into a new place, feeling really abundant, winning some sort of jackpot, Ease into it, Virgo. Don't try too hard. Really ease into it. This is about you being in your abundance mindset. And the High Priestess and the Hermit card, there's a lot of self-reflection that is taking place this week. A lot of internal work, a lot of study, a lot of spending time with the moon. Amidst all of that, you're moving quite steadily. So grab life by the reins and make the most of this opportunity. The Sun card is renewal. It's the luckiest card in the whole deck for me because it's a free pass for you to go find whatever it is that you're looking for. Come Sunday. The namesayers and the haters, you hierophant them. It's about being emotionally, mentally, and physically so aligned, having your chakras so aligned, having your spiritual sense so aligned that you cannot become malignant by somebody else's nonsense. This is paint, by the way, don't worry. I haven't burnt myself or something. 3 of Cups. You transform a situation of conflict into complete harmony. The Hierophant card of Taurus, card of Leo, card of Cancer, card of Virgo, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, also card of... Who's that? No. It's safe to say, Virgo, the more time you spend in prayer and meditation in this moment, I would say perhaps up until the end of the year, is what really makes you transform a lot of situations. Now, if you've been surrounded by conflict and if it's been quite chaotic and you've been fighting off the beasts and the demons and the ghoulies, just know that you have an opportunity on Sunday to transform that energy into something that's a lot more harmonious. 3 of Cups. Something about third-party situations. I feel like you're overcoming something like a third party. I just feel like with the 7 of Wands, you're overcoming those beasts. Virgo, you are so precious, so valuable, so loved, so in tune this week. Get your chakras aligned and really be about your study and yourself. These emotional journeys that you're making, be it physical, mental, metaphysical, you've got to commit to those. There is healing that needs to be done still. There is things that need to be healed still. And the more time that you spend doing them now, the better for you. So don't rush. Take your time. You're set towards this 10 of Pentacles, and you're doing it in the Chariot with the sun backing you. The sun and the moon backing you. The Hermit. You've got to be really true to yourself. You've got to know your worth, and you've got to know your value, and you've got to know what it is that you're out here for. And if it's the 10 of Pentacles, then the Hierophant, this Taurian energy, Uranus in Taurus, breaking out of traditional conventions that you know that weren't necessarily serving you, but moving towards commitments that are in line with a progressive movement forward. Virgo, I think that's all I have for you. If you would like to book a reading, please visit rubyreadstarot.com. Thank you so much for joining. All of my love to you. Mwah! Bye now.